Welcome to Dr. Mary Travelbest's 5 Steps to Solo Travel, a guidebook and series on Amazon for women like you who need a little extra support traveling the world, one woman at a time. I'm traveling around the world, solo, these days, right now. So pick up any tips while you can while I'm gathering more for you later. Hit the share button and send this to a friend. In this episode, the FAQ is, what careers work well for those in travel? Today's special edition is on frequent flyer programs. Today's mistake, I spent 4 hours waiting to cross the U.S. border from Mexico. And travel advice? If you're going to go solo, have laminated travel documents, like me. So here's the FAQ. Julie from Wisconsin asks Dr. Travelbest about travel careers. She's a 40-something who's considering changing her career to the travel industry. She's been working in retail and is bored and not feeling the love for her job these days. She asks, what careers work well for those who love to travel? And here's my answer to Julie. It's good to see you ask this question because many people are making career changes these days, and many layoffs in the tech sector of the economy are happening. There are still many service-related jobs with the right skill sets and preparation, including academic credentials such as degrees and certifications. You can find many high-paying jobs in the travel industry, especially as you get more experienced and become of value to the business. And now for today's special episode on frequent flyer and other loyalty programs. The mindset of the traveler is what's important to consider here, as the programs are offered for frequent flyers and loyalty programs. They may be worth it, but then again, they may not. So if they bring value, then yes, do it. What are these and what are the best ones? Which ones are going to save you money? You should check the show notes for many choices on getting value, and none of these have a personal connection or do I get any compensation. If you are a regular flyer on a route you take all the time, you shouldn't wait to sign up for the programs. Do it today. I've signed up for hundreds of airline frequent flyer programs, starting back in 1972 with American Airlines, when they had a special offer for teen travelers. So many airlines have gone out of business, and my points went away with them forever. When I got married, I had to send a copy of my marriage certificate to all of the airline and loyalty programs so that they could change my information in their records. This was a lot of time and trouble. So if you plan to change your name, you're going to need to do this. Now to the loyalty cards. I have a friend named Erin Brinton, and she's going to Venice. She has 15 credit cards, 7 American Express, 6 Chase, and 2 Capital Ones. That's a lot of credit cards. She is an esthetician, and she's a wife and a mom. Now, I just got 2 more credit cards, so I have a total of 4, and I keep them nearby in my RFID protected case so no one can hack them. It's actually a credit card that emits a signal so no hackers can get in. Now, airline cards, as in frequent flyer miles, they offer less value than bank cards overall. Some airlines offer you up to 12 times points, but the points are not worth much. So do your homework before you sign up for a loyalty program at an airline. The credit card companies themselves may have better offers. You can still join the loyalty programs at the airlines, but consider their business is flying people and not managing your points or miles earned. So to balance out this discussion, I want to bring up that some people are no longer flying in order to fight climate change. The show notes have details on some of these ideas, and those who are not flying these days on purpose. Now for today's mistake. I spent 4 hours in my car waiting to cross back into the U.S. border from Mexico. I recently drove to Baja, California for the day to visit Door of Faith Orphanage. It was a Saturday, wasn't a holiday weekend, and when I crossed into Mexico, there was a line. It was about a half hour to get in to Mexico, which was longer than usual. The border wait on the return was more than 4 hours. So from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., I was in line to cross back. I even paid someone to help me cut in line because I was in the wrong lane, headed for a wrong freeway to go back into Mexico. It was wasted time, except the people in my car were very chill and they were fun to be with. So if you're going to Mexico, consider the wait on the weekend. Try to cross at a time that is not so busy, which is probably midday, midweek. But even then, it's not guaranteed to be fast. And now for today's travel advice. Have laminated travel documents. So you can find supplies to laminate documents at a store like Staples. Laminate your copies of your passport, not the original. And the copies can be used for anything but your border checkpoints. Save time and stress with extra copies. You may also do a laminated card with health and banking info on it too. It's not a good idea to laminate your COVID card because you can't write over that laminated card when you get more booster shots. So, want to know, where are you going and what are your plans? Connect with me.
What's on your travel bucket list? Tell the doctor and her team of women who travel the world seeking the very best. Dr. Travelbest, that is.